Okay, so sodium chloride I have taught you. Next I taught you one more chemical compound. I taught you or not? What is that one? Sodium chloride is one. Next one is sodium hydroxide, and third one I completed half, that is the bleaching powder. So the method of preparation of bleaching powder I have taught you study only. Am I correct or not? Yes. Method of preparation of bleaching powder. Yes. Hello. How you will prepare? Now I am not muted. You can speak. Hello. What is the method? What is the yes, it is the reaction between, it is formed between the reaction of slaked lime, that is calcium hydroxide and chlorine. Okay, and its formula is CaOCl2. Calcium, chemical name is calcium oxychloride. What are the properties of bleaching powder? What are the properties of bleaching powder? First one is color and taste. Color and taste. Just see. So its color is Alois white. What is this one? Alois white powder. Okay. And now just see. Now I am applying the color mic and will go toward the blackboard. Please keep on indicating whether I am audible and visible to you or not. Okay. So just see here. Properties of bleaching powder. Properties of bleaching powder. Just see here. First one is, yes, am I audible and visible? Hello? Any, am I audible and visible? Hello? Okay. So just see. See. First one is, it is Alois white powder. Second one is action of air. When exposed to air, it gives out smell of chlorine because CO2 of air react with bleaching powder and liberates chlorine gas. Smell of chlorine is coming because in the air carbon dioxide gas is there. This carbon dioxide gas reacts with bleaching powder and it liberates chlorine gas. Because of the liberation of chlorine gas, its smell is having chlorine smell. Okay. Solubility. It is soluble in cold water. What is this one? It is soluble in cold water. The milkiness of solution. One more thing is there. Just see. When this is slaked lime, when it reacts with chlorine, it forms bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride. What does it form? Calcium oxychloride. Okay. Now this calcium oxychloride, its appearance is milky. Its appearance is milky. What is this one? Its appearance is milky because some unreacted slaked lime will be there in the solution mixture. Okay, because of the presence of unreacted bleaching powder, sorry, slaked lime, its solution is milky in color. Okay, so I hope that you have got this one. Now the most important thing is reaction of bleaching powder with acid. Okay, now there are so many important things. Am I audible and visible? Hello? Hello? Okay, so just see. Now I will rub this one and will teach you action with acids. Just see. When bleaching powder react with, just see. When bleaching powder react with acid, what will be there? Reaction with acid. Reaction, reaction with acids. Reaction with acid. Just take bleaching powder CaOCl2. Take here H2SO4. You can take HCl also. There is no issue. Okay. What you have taken? Now here I have taken H2SO4. Why I have taken H2SO4? That also I will explain. You can take HCl. There is no issue. Okay. H2SO4. So what would be the product? One product would be calcium sulfate. Another product will be H2O, and another product will be Cl2. You can take here CaOCl2 plus HCl. So what is the product here? CaCl2 plus H2O plus Cl2. Okay. Now here what again? 2HCl. Okay. Now this chlorine gas which is liberated here, these two chlorine, they are called available chlorine. Available chlorine. Available Cl2. Now this Cl2 is only doing everything. Just see. Here I wrote the action of means function of or uses of bleaching powder, bleaching agent. Okay, this Cl2 is only used as a bleaching agent. What is the meaning of bleaching agent? Decolorizing the substance like food pulp. You might have heard about the paper industry. In paper industry, what is there? Wood pulps are there. So wood pulp should be decolorized with the help of chlorine only. So chlorine is basically here. Chlorine, this available chlorine which is coming out when bleaching powder react with acid, this is doing the work of bleaching. Bleaching means decolorizing the food stuff, wood pulp, and some even glass also. Okay, so this available chlorine is very important. And now just try to understand. Actually, in the efficiency, just you note down here the quality of the quality of the quality of bleaching powder. The quality of bleaching powder. Quality of bleaching powder is judged on the basis of amount of amount of amount of available chlorine, amount of available available chlorine, amount of available chlorine. Okay, more the available chlorine, more the amount of more the amount of available chlorine, more the amount of available chlorine. More the amount of available chlorine, better will be the quality of better better will be the quality of bleaching powder. Okay, generally just see 35 to 38 percentage. What is this one? 35 to a good quality of CaOCl2 contains 35 to 38 percentage of available chlorine. Okay, available chlorine. Okay, just remember this. This is the most important thing. Okay, now this chlorine is only important. So its bleaching action is there when it reacts with the acids. When it reacts with acid. Okay, am I audible and visible? Hello, hello. Hello, please indicate. Okay. So, just see. Please note down this is the important thing. There are some other uses of this one. There are some other uses of this one. What is this one? These uses are, just see. See, it is used as a disinfectant. Disinfectant means it kills the germ. Now, how it will kill the germ? It will kill the germ because of this one, chlorine only, because it liberates the chlorine. So, what is the meaning of available chlorine? The liberation of chlorine when bleaching powder reacts with H2SO4 or HCl. So disinfectant means it kills the germs because of evolution of Cl2. Next one is oxidizing agent. What is the next one? Oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. And now just see. Oxidizing agent means just see. Somebody or some chemical substance must furnish the nascent oxygen. I will tell you how. Just see. When this one CaOCl2, here you have taken H2SO4, which is sufficient. Okay, sufficient. Suppose here you have taken H2SO4 insufficient, insufficient, insufficient. So what is this one? CaSO4, CaSO4 plus CaCl2 plus CaCl2 plus HOCl or HClO. What is this one? This is hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous, hypochlorous acid. Okay. This is unstable. What is this one? This is unstable. And now this HClO will dissociate into HCl plus nascent oxygen. So this is called nascent oxygen means atomic hydrogen which is recently developed or evolved from the reaction mixture. This is called nascent, NaSCENT, nascent oxygen. Because of evolution of this nascent oxygen, it is acting as a oxidizing agent. Okay. Next one more use is there, manufacturing of chloroform. Now chloroform is very useful compound. Okay, very useful compound. Please indicate whether I am audible or not. Hello. Okay, so just see, it is used in the manufacturing of chloroform. This chloroform is also what is there? Chloroform, if smell is there, it become person become or animal become unconscious. What is this one? Unconscious. So these are the some of the uses. So bleaching of wood pulp, bleaching of foodstuffs, bleaching of cloths. So just see, it is used in the food industry. It is used in the textile industry. It is used in the paper industry. Okay. Now it has got a variety of application. So now in this way, now your this is completed. As per please balance the reaction. This is true. This is also true. Okay. Yes, 4. Yes, everything is balanced. But remember, this reaction is there when H2SO4 taken is insufficient. If it is sufficient, then this reaction would be there. Okay. So in this way, your bleaching powder is also completely completed. Just you remember this reaction, available chlorine reaction. So now this is completed. Now next compound is baking soda. Baking soda. Okay. Am I audible and visible? Please just indicate. You can speak also. Now I removed the color mic. Yes. Is there any problem? In this particular portion, if any problem is there, just indicate so that I can go ahead. Okay. So just a minute. Somebody is waiting in the lobby. Yes. I have allowed that fellow. Okay. So please, you can speak. Any problem? Otherwise I will go ahead. Hello. Hello. Please speak. Okay. Let me unmute everyone. I have unmuted. You can speak. Yes. Please. What I wrote? That is HOCl, not HCl. This is hypochlorous acid. That is the new chemical compound. and this new chemical, this is unstable. So in the next step, this HClO will break into HCl and nascent oxygen. Hello? Yes, is it visible to you? Hello, please speak. Please speak, I am not muted. Did you get this one or not? Condition also I taught you. When this reaction will be there and when available chlorine will be liberated. Okay? Have you got it? No, nobody is speaking. Okay, so shall I delete now this one? Go ahead. Okay. Okay, so I will delete again. I am applying the color mic. Okay. So just see. Next chemical compound is baking soda. Okay. Will tell you the difference between baking powder and baking soda also. Just try to understand. Now delete this one. Now the next chemical compound is C. The next chemical compound is baking soda. Baking soda. Baking soda. This baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Baking soda. This is the chemical formula. And what is the chemical name? Hydrogen, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, this is also known as sodium bicarbonate. Sodium, just write here R. Sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate. Okay, what is this one? Sodium bicarbonate. Okay, now next one is manufacturing. Now this compound is very important. Please just note down. Okay, just first one is manufacturing. Manufacturing. Okay, so this process is known as ammonia, ammonia solvate, ammonia solvate process. Ammonia solvate process. What is the principle of this method? Principle. Okay, when when brine, brine means aqueous, aqueous solution of NaCl, NaCl. When brine saturated with ammonia, when brine solution, when brine solution saturated with saturated with NH3. When brine solution saturated with NH3 and neutralizes with carbon dioxide, then then NH4Cl and N NaHCO3 is formed. Since NaHCO3 is insoluble in the solution, insoluble in solution, it it filtered filtered out. It filtered out. Just see. NH3 plus H2O. Okay, two-step reaction is there. First, ammonia react with H2O and CO2. So what it will form? It will form NH4 HCO3. What is the name of this one? Ammonium hydrogen carbonate or ammonium bicarbonate. Okay. What is this one? Ammonium. Just see. Ammonium. Ammonium hydrogen. Ammonium hydrogen carbonate. Ammonium hydrogen carbonate. Okay. This second step, ammonium hydrogen carbonate HCO3 react with NaCl and it forms NH4Cl plus plus NaHCO3 NaHCO3. Okay. Now just see. Now you can add this reaction. So this is present in product side, this is present in reactant side. It will cancel out. Now what is the product now? Ultimate reaction is NH3 H2O NaCl plus CO2. So what is the product here? NH4Cl plus NaHCO3. Okay, correct? Now just see. Now it is matching with the principal law. Just see. This is two-step reaction. This is single-step reaction. So now you can write in both ways. When brine solution, this is brine solution. Write down here aqueous. Okay, such solution saturated with ammonium. So NH3 is used as a saturating agent and neutralizes with CO2. CO2 is means acidic gas. Okay, because we have taken the aqueous solution. So CO2 is neutralizing. Then what is formed? NH4Cl and NaHCO3. This is insoluble. This is only. Hello, am I audible and visible to you? Hello, am I audible and visible? This Na, now see, in the reaction mixture, two things are there. This is ammonium chloride. What is this one? You can write this. Ammonium, ammonium, ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. And what is this one? This is sodium, sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay. This is insoluble, it will be filtered out. So this is the method of what to say manufacturing. This is the, it is highly soluble, so it will be remain in the solution. This is sparingly soluble, means hardly soluble. So it will come out, it will be filtered out. Okay. Now just see, if you want to prepare in the small scale, just see, here only I am writing small scale, small scale. So in the small scale, what is there? Just see, Na2CO3 Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2. So here what is the product? NaHCO3. This is in small scale. Okay. So just see, this is the lengthy process with the brine solution I have prepared here, and here sodium carbonate is used. Okay. Yes. So this is the methods of preparation. Okay. Now what about the properties? Now be ready to understand the property. Each and everything is important as far as sodium hydrogen carbonate is there. Yes. Am I audible and visible? Within 10 minutes I will complete this chemical compound. Okay. Hello. Yes. So I am deleting now this one. Okay. Just now properties. Okay. Just properties. Physical properties. Here I am writing physical properties. physical properties. So first one is, what is the first one? Color and taste. Color and taste. It is white crystalline powder. It is white crystalline, white crystalline powder. White crystalline powder. Okay. Next one is stability. 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 So what is this one? Stability. This is stable in air. It is stable in air. It is stable in air. Now solubility in the water. Third one is solubility. Most important. Solubility in solubility in water. Solubility in water. Okay, just see. Here only I will. NaHCO3 react with water H2O. So what does it form? It forms NaOH plus just NaOH and it forms H2CO3 carbonic acid H2CO3. Okay, and now just see. The aqueous solution of, here just write down the note. The aqueous aqueous solution of NaHCO3 is alkaline in nature. Alkaline in nature. Okay. Why alkaline in nature? Just when sodium hydrogen carbonate reacts with water, it forms strong base. What is this one? Strong base. And now here what is there? This is weak acid. What is this one? Weak acid. So now just see. Why it is a strong base? Because it will be completely dissociated into Na positive and OH negative. But it will dissociate, but up to certain limit only, two negative. So now just see. Now this is strong base. So the OH negative ion will be more than that of H positive ion. So the resulting solution is basic or alkaline in nature. Yes, you can do with any. Suppose they are asking which of the following is alkaline in nature. So what you should do, you should make their reaction with the water and see in the product side that what is formed. What is formed. Now if out of two products, one is acid and another one is base, just see which one is strong. Which one is strong, their behavior only will be reflected in the solution. Okay, just see, this is acid, this is base, but this is strong base. So the OH negative one will be more as compared to H positive one. So resulting solution will be basic or alkaline in nature. So I wrote this point on the basis of this reaction only. You can do with any one. Just see. Suppose I am telling this one. What is the nature of this one? Na2CO3. Same thing will be there. NaOH. If you make their reaction, again same product will be formed. And this their aqueous solution will also be alkaline in nature. Suppose I am telling this one. CaSO4. What is the nature of this salt? To make their reaction with the water. Remember, to know about the nature of salt, to know about the alkaline nature of their aqueous solution, salt should be made react with the water. So here what is the product here? CaOH whole twice plus H2SO4. And now just see. This is weak base. This is weak base. So Ca2 positive and plus OH 2OH negative. Here what is there? This is strong acid. So 2H positive plus SO4 2 negative. So here what will be there? H positive ion concentration will be greater than OH negative ion concentration. Hence the resulting solution of aqueous solution of calcium sulfate will be acidic in nature. Okay, like that you can do. Now in the question paper also you may get such type of problem. So this is the solubility in water. So it is aqueous in nature, means alkaline. Its aqueous solution is alkaline in nature. due to the formation of NaOH. Okay, am I audible and visible to you? Hello, am I audible and visible? Please indicate. Hello. Okay, now next one is very important. Action of heat. Action of heat. Just see action of heat, that is the fourth property. Action of heat. Please remember this reaction. Just when NaHCO3 is heated, what is the product? Yes. You will get here Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2 gas. CO2 gas. Okay. Now just see. When whatever products are there, if you associate them, then you will get this one. What? NaHCO3. Okay. Are you getting my point or not? When you heat sodium hydrogen carbonate, you will get sodium carbonate, water and carbon dioxide. But when Na2CO3, just see the reaction. Na2CO3, when they are made reactant, then product will be this one. And now just see the special quality of this reaction. Try to understand. The CO2 which is evolved, yes. You might have heard that baking powder is used in the foodstuffs, eatables. Why? Just see. CO2, just see here. Evolve, just see. Here, just right here. When baking soda, baking soda is added in the dough, okay, dough of bread, biscuits, then upon heating, or you can say bhaji also, okay, eatables you can write, biscuits, bread, or you can say what to say, bakery items. In bakery items, so upon heating it liberates CO2, it liberates CO2 gas, and make make eatables soft and fluffiness. Make eatable soft and fluffiness. Okay, just see. What is the fluffiness? Just try to understand. I will explain. Yes, fluffiness. Now just see. Why soft and fluffiness? Just see. CO2 which is evolving here, it will make so many pores on the surface of bakery items. Even bread, biscuits, cakes also you can include. Okay. So when it escapes, it makes so many pores on the surface of eatables. So they will become soft because air is entrapped. Fluffiness means it what is there? It aerate, means the CO2 aerate. So little bit there is a enlargement in their size. Size is also will be more because of evolution of this one CO2. So whenever dough is prepared, they must be heated now. They must be baked. So during baking, this reaction would be there, and this CO2 is evolved. This CO2 only make the bread, biscuits, cakes, and bakery items soft and fluffy. Okay. So this reaction is also important only. Yes. Now action with acids. Action with acids. Okay. Just check this reaction also. This is also important. Yes. Am I audible and visible? Hello. Hello. Okay, so just to see one more reaction, but I think that meeting will be over. Only one thing is left. Hello, hello. Okay, just a minute. I will try hard to complete the that things also. Okay, just see. One more is there. Reaction with acid. Reaction with acid. C. Reaction with acid. Fifth number. Reaction. Reaction with acids. Reaction with acids. Just NaHCO3 react with HCl and it forms NaCl H2O plus CO2. Just check. Okay. So here also CO2 gas is involved. Okay. So this is not a very, and the CO2 gas is evolved with brisk effervescence, brisk effervescence, brisk effervescence. Okay. Now just see, there are two terms. What means only users are left. Rest everything I taught. Okay. So just see, I cannot complete because now meeting time will be over. Hello, please speak. Hello. Okay. If your doubt is there, please ask. Now users I will complete tomorrow. Tomorrow in the sense means in normal video I will complete that one. Whatever portion is left now, near about two video I will give you. Okay. So now one is left is washing soda and another one is plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. And now water of crystallization. So almost one video is required to complete the portion. Okay. So now be ready to watch one video. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt? Brisk effervescence means now hissing sound. Have you heard hissing? Like that. Can you hear me? Hello? Hissing sound. That is the just see. Hydrogen gas burn with pop sound. CO2 gas evolve with the hissing sound. Brisk effervescence means hissing sound. Hissing. Hello? Any other doubt? Now time is almost up. Hello? I am ending the meeting now. Now warning I have got. Please ask doubt in the next video.